Hello, dear ones. Father Peter John coming to you from All Saints Orthodox Church, Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. So I wanted to end the series on the Dendrite saints, at least for now, at least until I dig up some more dendrites in some ancient works. I'm sure there are more out there. We just have to do a little digging. But anyway, I wanted to end the present series on the Dendrite saints talking a little bit about one who I suppose could be considered a scriptural patron saint of the Dendrites, and that would be Zacchaeus. We find Zacchaeus in Luke chapter 19, and he wants to see Jesus. Jesus is coming. He hears that Jesus is coming to town, and he wants to see him. But Zacchaeus is a very short man, and he can't see Jesus from where he is because the crowd, the people are taller than he is. All he can see is shoulder blades and things. And so he decides to do something very unusual, somewhat radical actually for a man of his position. He was a chief tax collector. And so he climbs up into a sycamore tree in order that he can see Jesus. And when Jesus passes by, Jesus looks up into the tree and he sees him and he says, "Zacchaeus, come down quickly, for I must stay at your house today." And so Zacchaeus comes down and shows Jesus to his house, and all of the people around are murmuring, the Pharisees, "Well, he's going to be a guest of a sinner." And they're all shocked. But Jesus pays no heed. Zacchaeus pays no heed to them. Zacchaeus repents, and Jesus says that salvation has come to his house today. We're told, and this is beautiful actually, we're told that after the ascension of Christ, that Zacchaeus began to travel with the Apostle Peter. And when Zacchaeus and the Apostle Peter came to Caesarea, then Zacchaeus was appointed as the bishop of Caesarea. And so he served out the rest of his days. He did not die a martyr's death. We're told he died peacefully at an old age. But he served out the rest of his days as the bishop of Caesarea. There was no height requirement for that position, apparently. Anyway, so the story of Zacchaeus gives us hope. It shows us that whatever it is that we're facing, that if we feel like we are not gifted with the ability to overcome these things, such as our stature, our height, in Zacchaeus's case, there's nothing that the Lord won't stop at in order to bring us to himself. Nothing can keep us from the love of God. And that's a wonderful, glorious message of hope for us. So brothers and sisters, having talked about the Dendrites, spending so much time in the trees, by the way, yesterday I want you to know, when I was doing the series, the video on St. David the Dendrite of Thessaloniki, that I climbed up into a giant tree to record that, and I got to the top of the ladder and I was stepping. I put one foot onto this big tree, and I thought to myself, you know, this is not really the way that I want to go. I don't really want to see this headline, you know, priest dies in tree climbing accident while doing series on tree-dwelling saints. It just doesn't sound like the kind of headline that we need. So anyway, I came back down the ladder very carefully and safely and filmed it in a grove instead. So anyway, God bless all of you. We'll start a new series of saints tomorrow. I haven't decided what they are yet. Talk about planning ahead. If you have any suggestions, you're welcome to email them to me. But we'll look forward to seeing you the next time we make a video. God bless you. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.